Yes, we're live. Hello everybody. Welcome to this live. I am thrilled. I am so thrilled to be here having this live with this wonderful, wonderful lady, beautiful woman called Yin Xoing, who came many years ago to the Dome to come and assisted on the training of the voice, the healing voice. That was a long time ago. And now I am so honored to be here, sitting next to her in her own home, her beautiful home, and look what we have behind us here in South Africa, in George, on the beautiful garden route. Yin, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. You're welcome to George Garden Route. Do you like it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's beautiful heaven. Yeah.
So here we are sitting in Yin's studio. Now this is a very, very special woman, and I'm going to see if I can interview her in a proper way. You will excuse me, I'm not so used to doing this, but I think more than anything it will be just a casual chat. So, Yin, darling, I feel the energy in this room is so strong. So tell me, how did you start off with what is behind us here?
It was quite a long time. If I count back, it's more than 30 years. So I am from Wuhan. So you just ask where I am from. I was born in Wuhan, where the gong was produced. So I carried Wuhan gong with me when I was almost like late 20s. With me everywhere, Africa, Middle East.
Seriously?
Got back, yeah.
You carried it?
Yeah,
but
with
how
me.
Did you carry it?
Oh, with my luggage. But you see, like, when we go to the Middle East, we have diplomat cargos,
Yes.
so, yeah. But that, it was 40 inches gong and 36 inches gong, all made in Wuhan, my hometown.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and then I did, many people start with the singing bowls,
Yes.
right? And then extend to gongs. I went through immediately to go to the gongs. I like big giant gongs. Because I'm small.
You like the big sound, but you know what? I know Yin because I know from the Dome that this lady did the most amazing sound journey for us with the gongs that we have in the Dome. It was very special. In fact, this lady convinced me that gongs are okay. Because before then I thought they just made a big noise.
Yeah.
But this lady here made them sound so beautiful, so sweet, so amazing. And so, so thank you.
Thank you allowed me. I remember you was a little scared because I acknowledge that in Dome is really a sacred place. Huh? You have been training many people many years, say 25 years or 27 years, you told me.
I lose count, but something around there, yes.
So, and so many, and then continue every year, many courses. Many so you that's why I said, they just now said that even the accident doesn't take you. So because you did a lot of good karma, and then that the Dome is really a sacred place, I really feel that. So, and also for me, any healing instrument, at the basic, they are music instruments. Need to play in a musical way.
In a musical way, you need to play the gong in a musical way.
Yeah, gong is also a it's also a musical instrument.
Yes.
So it must be played in the musical way.
Of course. And of course, I mean, now gongs have become very fashionable in the sound healing world. Before that, I think people just thought about gongs as a declaration of dinner or lunch. You know,
Play
play the gong and we'll go and we'll eat something.
Yeah.
No, that's not me. That's mean of me. But seriously, now, of course, they have taken their rightful place in the sound healing world.
Yes, and then I remember you told me that healing, the sound healing, doesn't matter any healing. The person who facilitates that, the energy of that person is important. Right? It's not a fashion, you have a singing bowl, or I have a gong, or I have a house of gongs. Mm-hmm. That energy inside you, that compassion to serve is very important.
Absolutely. Well, it's another medicine, isn't it? Yeah. The medicine of all these instruments will only really serve when they mix and they meet with the energy of the person that is riding along on those sound waves.
Yeah, they become one.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. You become one, and so you create that point, which is the healing point.
Yeah, that's what you told me when I was a baby.
Well, that's what I believe in. But I know that you do that anyway. But with the sound of the gong, I mean, I'm sitting here and I can just feel the energy already of them. Mm-hmm. By the way, we're sitting in the middle of this beautiful town on the garden route. And this is something very special because people come from very far to have a sound journey. In fact, Yin has just finished a sound journey now, and it's something very special because George is not too musical, or maybe is musical, but George is not really known for gongs.
Yeah, George is a very old historical town, and then very conservative. You can see told me they have the small town, they have more than 60 churches.
Wow.
Very conservative, yeah. And then they don't understand, they all thought the gong is from East.
Right.
And then they kind of is something against my culture. But not changing.
Of course.
Not changing.
Because you're doing a concert, aren't you?
I'm going to do.
Church.
Next month. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Is they called it's African name, but the meaning is the mother church, the church, the
mother God.
The mother God. Yeah. Oh yeah. So normally they have a very 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 old organ. They normally have that kind of classical music or church music in that, and then. It is the first time ever they invite other musicians to play something different.
Oh, yeah, that's amazing.
I'm so honored,
excited. That is
yeah.
amazing. When is that?
So it's on 22nd of March.
Oh, right. Yeah. So, okay. So if anybody is listening out there around here at that time, we're not here, we're back in Spain in those dates. But if anybody's listening out there and is around the neighborhood, then come to that concert. In fact, we are actually going to be doing a concert in Plettenberg Bay, the day after tomorrow, the 18th.
Yes.
And we're going to be doing that concert in a beautiful centre that's called The Space Between.
Yeah, have you visited?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Looking forward to it.
Beautiful.
But Nestor and I are going to be there doing the concert, and Yin is going to join us.
Yeah.
So we'll see how many gongs we're going to be able to get in the car.
Let's see. Let's see.
So Yin, before South Africa, where did you live?
Okay, so 12 years in the Middle East. Yeah, a little bit more than 5 years in Dubai, a little bit more than 6 years in Saudi Arabia. So together it's 12 years.
Oh my goodness.
Before I decide to live in George.
And George? Why George?
Okay, I like the mountain. But today you don't see the mountain because of rain. Yes. So people say that this mountain actually is higher than Cape Town, the Table Mountain.
Oh, really?
It's 300 something meters higher than. I feel the energy of mountain, like a mother holding you, feeling that energy. So I'm searching for such a place to live, and then George come to me.
Oh,
yeah, and then also the place where I am now. It seems like you designed for me.
it's a fabulous place. It's so big, it almost surrounds us completely.
Yeah, yeah. So nice. And then I don't have direct neighbors because here is the public park.
Thank God for them.
Yeah. Maybe they benefit. Yeah.
Well, with the sounds of the gongs.
Yeah, this is
sure.
the public park. After
Okay.
after that, then across the street is that row of neighbors.
Okay.
So it's far.
Okay.
Yeah.
So apart from the gongs, what else do you play? Because you have a whole collection of crystal bowls behind me here, and all kinds of other things around this place. So
All the things in this house I play, and plus those things in the other room I play. But most important, I want to say that I want to really thank you. And it was my really an honor to meet you, to have met you in the voice healing course.
Right.
So I just told you I have been since childhood, so many years, I don't know since when, I'm always singing, so never stopped. But then it's when you're getting adult and you become a little bit more fear when you more grow. And then I kind of withdraw myself from singing in the public. I kind of hiding myself in the gongs.
You have to know that Yin is actually not a very tall lady. She's an amazing, powerful lady, but she's not very tall.
Short.
And so it's very easy to hide her behind the gong. Very
so
easy.
I hide myself from behind the gongs. Also, then of course, I create many years. I create my own way of playing gongs, the unique way. Mm-hmm. But that also a lack. Then I say I hide my voice. And then I met you. You encouraged me to really stand up, to use the voice. And then I see all the sessions, no, I like your singing, I like your voice.
I heard them.
Yeah.
I heard the people here afterwards the feedback, and they said that they loved your voice.
Yeah, they say, they like the voice, and then your voice is so make us move, more emotional. So thank you very much for you see, like what you said, to find myself, the true me.
That's
so
right.
I don't need to hide behind. So then for me, if you ask me, which is most powerful instrument for healing, for assist healing, number one is the human voice. Because you carry that emotion, carry that intention, then gone. Powerful.
So you have the two most powerful sounds.
Yeah.
According to you, that's wonderful.
So other things is just assist, just could create that different layouts, different dimensions of sound, and then to create that soundscape. Yeah, but the power is that intention inside, and then the voice carry that.
Absolutely, absolutely. It is very important. It's not, you can't just go out and buy all kinds of instruments and sit there and start playing them and say that you're doing something sacred with sound, with sound. You can't. It has to be, your intention has to be 100% there. Your energy has to be 100% there.
True.
And you have to do it in a safe way as well. That's very important.
Yeah. About the safe way, you see, I would say that you see all the instruments now, the new instruments are very easy to play. Actually, it's not like a classical instrument you have to learn years and years to master it. But then how to play it, to master it, that is the safe way. Yes. Yeah, by years practice and listen, deep listening, listen to the sound above the sound, below the sound, behind, in front. All the sounds together to become another sound, like those high overtones.
You said it. It's the listening. The listening, I think, is totally it's not taken into account very often when people do sound journeys that are just that have just bought all the instruments and they haven't really taken the time to create to make a relationship, to establish that connection with that instrument. And it's to do, you're right, it's to do with the listening. It's a beautiful journey.
Yeah.
And each of these instruments are a master, aren't they?
True, they tell you how to play it. You just need to listen.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And they
yeah.
say, don't play me, I will play you.
True, yes, mostly. And then you see, many people agree that the gong is a live being. But if live being, you need to listen, they need to breathe. Right, like our human being need to breathe. They need to breathe also.
Absolutely.
When you listen, when you're thinking of they need to breathe, many things can happen.
That's true, because you're allowing that space between the breath.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Expansion and contraction. So, which one of these gongs is your favorite? Do you have a favorite?
And all of them. Yeah, that's why I collect. Yeah, all of them, because each one of them have their own character, and also they have their individual sound, and then all together it become a harmonic orchestra. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. Do you play them all at the same time?
Yes, including that little guys.
Which one? All right.
Yeah.
Oh, so sweet.
Yeah.
That's so sweet. I don't know if you can see.
And
those.
also this tree gongs from Martin.
Oh.
So they are all planetary tuned.
Beautiful.
Then have
Planetary
different
tuned,
yeah,
yes, yes.
and then they have different octave. Yeah.
And how big is this very, very big one behind us here? I don't know if you
60
can see.
inches.
How much?
60.
Whoa.
60 inches. Yeah.
60 inches. Well, that one will definitely hide you.
Yeah, it is. And now I'm not hiding behind. I play in front.
Some people play behind the gong. What is that about?
Gong you can play everywhere. Gong you can play everywhere. You can play the rims, you can the center, you can play behind, front. I like to play the gong not back to people. So I can tilt, so then I can see people's reaction, what they are, tense or relaxed, expansion. So I don't play behind the gong where I cannot see people. And then I also don't do my back towards
the people. Right.
Also elegant way.
Well, yes, absolutely. And that is show business. You should never turn your back on your public.
True.
That's one of the golden rules.
Yes, but many people just okay. I don't want to. It's not about the criticizing.
No.
But many people play. They forget actually they have audience.
Yes.
And then they just play back to the people. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Also, they can be a little bit ungrounded as well. People. I think you're a very earthy woman. And so you can handle those gongs.
I'm not. Actually.
I feel that you are. I do. I feel that you are. Yes. Well, this has been wonderful.
Thank you for coming to visit me. You are a great teacher.
We've only just arrived tonight. So we've got
so we have some days
couple
to
of
stay
days together and looking forward to the concert.
Yes,
as well. So that
must be a awesome one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mwah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Yay.
Thank you for listening.